advantages of doing this on a computer?
Well, like we said, for many people, typing is just faster than handwriting. That's a big one.
Sure.
The ease of editing, moving paragraphs, changing sentences, it's a massive benefit for organizing your thoughts. Also, typed text generally looks neater, cleaner than handwriting, which, might just present your ideas a bit more clearly.
Hmm.
And having that word count and timer right there on screen helps you stay focused and manage things without having to count words manually or constantly check your watch.
Okay, those are strong points for the computer format, but what about the flip side? What are the potential hurdles or challenges people should really think about?
Well, number one is probably typing skills. If you're a slow or inaccurate typist, that could really eat into your time and focus. You might spend more energy just getting the words down than thinking about the content.
Right, you need to be comfortable typing.
Definitely. And the lack of spell check, we mentioned that. You need to be much more careful with spelling and proofreading. Also, writing academically essays. Reports might feel a bit different typing versus handwriting for some people. It requires practice.
And maybe just the exam setting itself.
Yeah, for some, taking a high-stakes test on a computer might just feel unfamiliar or add a bit of extra stress, especially if you're not used to computer-based exams in general.
Those are definitely things to consider based on your own background and comfort level. So, putting this all together, what are your absolute best, top tips for someone preparing specifically for this computer-based IELTS writing?
Okay, top tips. First, practice, practice, practice typing full essays and reports under timed conditions. Get used to it.
Makes sense. Simulate the test.
Exactly. Second, always plan before you type. Even just a quick outline, couple of minutes, it saves time in the long run and makes your writing much more coherent.
Plan first, type second. Good one.
Third, actively work on your grammar and vocabulary. Review the rules, learn new words. This feeds directly into two of those four scoring criteria.
Right.
During the actual test, try to stay calm. Use the timer and word counter as helpful tools, not sources of panic. And remember, quality is more important than just hitting the word count quickly. Focus on clear, well-structured writing,
Quality over quantity.
always. And finally, leave yourself a few minutes at the very end to proofread. Catch those typos and small grammar errors that the spell check won't find for you.
That's all incredibly practical advice. So just to recap this deep dive on the updated IELTS academic computer-based writing for 2025. We've covered the two tasks, the visual report and the essay. We've highlighted the key differences with the computer format, like editing and no spell check. We've unpacked the four scoring criteria, and we've gone through some really crucial prep strategies.
Exactly. And maybe a final thought for you listening. Really consider how this computer format plays to your strengths or perhaps where your challenges might lie. Are you a fast typist? Are you good at proofreading?
Yeah, knowing yourself